We back again with this interview. He just came from labbing. He's tired as hell. High as hell, low key. Don't tell nobody. But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, man. Just got out of good ass practice. You know what I'm saying? Got, you know, kicked with the hood professors. Took me to a higher plane. Now I'm decent. You know what the fuck? But anyway, yeah, man. Like I told people, man, what I've been saying in the last video, footworking is freedom. And the thing is, it's called footworking, so the foundation is moving your feet. And you can count to 4, multiples of 4, or even multiples of 2. You can master any part of footworking. That's all you gotta do is you really know how to count and stay on beat. It will slow down and speed up. So it's muscle control, there's hand-eye coordination, arm-leg coordination, hearing is important, and just comprehensive skills, and that'll make you the best footworker. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't pay attention to the foundation because the foundation is not really as celebrated as it used to be. Now you hit some OC ass shit that don't even look like footwork, and motherfucker hit a, you know, a pop lock move, motherfuckers doing the wave and shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna stunt. Sometimes you do it too when you full, but at the same time you're kicking the leg. Like, can you kind of show a little difference between when you do your upper body movements and do upper body movements while you footwork? Is there a difference to that, or? Well,
there's a difference. You can either follow the where you basically going opposite, kick, opposite, kick. That's more old school. Like, I can stand up if you want.
All right.
Basically you're going. As you follow the opposite principle, then there's the same principle. Let me tell my shoe. That's 1.
So there's I think there's sort of a big issue between your upper body when you full, because people keep saying like, oh, you doing all these big moves, but at the same time they be kicking their feet, and then they don't get the point when people just do big moves with their upper body, not their legs. Like, it's, you know.
You gotta look at it like this. A big move, from what I remember, from when I was taught, big moves were considered finishing moves. So basically you came out there, did a 2 count of basic, a 4 count prep, and a 4 count move. So basically you do the same basic twice, a 4 count prep, or whatever transition, whatever you call it, and then the big move. But the big move has to have meaning. It's got to come right out of the footwork. It can't just be a complete stop to the footwork, somebody kicking the leg, all of a sudden stop and go.
So it's like basic combo, big move, then that's the end. Is that what you're basically saying?
You know, don't make your big moves be more than your footworking. You know what I'm saying? It's called footworking. I understand it's always been hand elements to it. What people don't understand is that there was always hand movements to footworking.
I mean, of course. I mean, you can't just footwork and not have no upper body movement. That's too stiff. And then people from talking about the south side be stiff, they don't be moving their arms. Like, that's not true. Like, that's for any dance. Like, how can you move without any upper body movement?
Well, the upper body movement in most dances for balance. That's all it's for, because if I'm footworking like this, right, I'm just kicking like this, I look off balance. But if I got my hand,
you have more control and you know what you're doing.
Right, you got to have some kind of upper body control in order to maintain your balance. And that's in most, if not all forms of dancing. Like, the most important thing I know when I learned how to break dance was about your balance and how to be on your wrist. The thing is, on us, it's the ball of our feet and our ankles and our calf muscles. That's what drives our footwork, and that maintains the beat. That's the bounce. That's what it is. It's the bounce.
Well,
footwork is bounce. Right. It's like house music's going. Footworking is.
Another thing, which brings me to this next question. There is an issue going on that people saying that juke is different from house. And I believe that juke is no different from house, because juke came from house. Like, Spin and Rashad would tell you the same thing. Like,
exactly.
how would you refer to it? Because it's like you can't separate those two things.
All right. The thing is about funk and disco. Those musics fuel house.
Stop.
What people don't know is that funk and disco went into house. House mixed with hip hop, mixed with R&B, mixed with some 90s dance music, and you got juke. because a lot of juke tracks have a lot of more techno, more old school house sounding. Same with the synthesizers. The DJs really bringing the synthesizers back is Rashad and Spin. They're bringing back the synthesized style of juke music, because footwork music separated itself from juke music because you can't really dance to footwork music.
But at the same,
you can't do the stanky leg to, you know what I'm saying? hit the bitch, you know? You can't do that unless you put it in your style, you know? But I wouldn't.
Who would? But, you know, but back in the day, like, people used to dance off of juke music, like bounce and break your back, or bounce, or what that booty do. And
no, it's even older tracks now, like hold up,
wait a minute, or
wait a minute, you know.
And that was slower back in the day, but people used to.
Not really slower. I actually think it's what you do that makes the track look fast. If you got real controlled bangs, the beat may look as slow as you going or as fast as you going. It's all about when you got your ear, music, and body coordination.
So you're saying where your ears at with the music, you'll either think it's fast or you think it's slow, depending on how you listen to it.
If you hear that, you'll think, but if you go, you know what I'm saying? I know it looks like I'm tweaking hard as hell.
Remember, folks, he's high.
Man, shut up.
He's high.
What? Man. Hell yeah, what you talking about?
So, for the footwork of today, what do you think should really go on? Because I remember you say footworkers should come together, but I had to sit down and think about that, because it's like nowadays people want to argue each other and not care about whose style is this and won't accept how they styles differ from them and all that. Like, it's really a serious issue. Like,
that's because Cass is ego tripping, man. Everybody wants to take the credit to be the first to do this. Everybody wants to take the credit to be the first to do that, to be the best at this, to hit this, hit basic first, to hit this big move first, and then claim it as their own. See, they need to take it back to what it used to be, and instead of all that talking and all that arguing and all that disrespect and all that time on your ass in front of the computer, you could be footworking. You could be out there bagging. I remember when it wasn't that many footwork videos on YouTube, or either they was hard to find, and the only time you can get some footwork footage is if you had one of them DJ Juke DVDs. So if you didn't have one of them DVDs or any other footage, you wouldn't even know what the hell footworking was, and you had to see somebody do it and go, I want to do that, what is you doing? They go, they agree to teach you, you learn the basics from them, or learn whatever they know. You get you a real teacher, preferably somebody from Wolfpack the Tunnel, or House of Maddox, or
Gutter Thugs, like Gutter Thugs, anybody.
You acted like even Old School 187. Damn.
Yeah.
Old School 187. You know, all the older guys in 187. I respect the fuck out of y'all. You know,
the original Heat Squad before the new
Heat Squad, right? It's just when people was footwork. You know what I'm saying? Then that's how everybody learned, and that's how it spread. Now, due to the rise of the information age.
Question. I saw a Warzone video. You know that Tay versus a Rashad video, and then they was talking about, that's Havoc shit, that's Havoc shit, and then comes like, that's me, and then, you know, like, is it that serious about whose moves it is? Like, seriously?
Well, that's because the thing is, you gotta look at that situation. If you got a guy that left your group and you put him on and you taught him a lot of stuff that he didn't know before, because low key, I know how a lot of them Havoc guys used to footwork before they got cold, because I was in a group with all of them. So judging from how far Tay has come, Tay raw. I don't care what nobody say. Tay is raw. You can't say it. And like, and Rashad, he's young, but he got a lot of potential. He knows how to pick up combos real fast. He has real dynamic moves, and he really executes his ghost. So I like, that's what I like about him. I think the younger footworkers got a better help, because now we're formalizing footworking. We're differentiating what's the difference between a ghost, a basic, a big move, a move, a combo, left and rights, transitions, mic and knights, leg wiggles, glides. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and every group got a different technique, and if you look closely, you'll know who's teaching to who in each group.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
What do you think about GS Doin Squad?
Man, I understand they coming up and they doing their thing, but it's nothing about being humble. You said you at every group's head. Well, what for? It should be for the fun, you know, whether you win or lose. You know what I'm saying? You came out there and you banged. At least that's what I danced for. I don't know about the rest of the members of New Assassins.
Which brings me to my other next question. Like I think we talked about to the last interview. Like it was a point where people just don't dance no more, and then people want to get serious and not give no one no criticism that this dude did a good job. Like he gave me something today. Like he made me have to go hard on this dude.
That's because people was ego tripping, man. They ego tripping. Everybody wants somebody to tell them how raw they are.
I got something to say on that too.